Hi everyone, welcome to my first video on Birdie Yoga. I'm going to be doing these videos probably weekly. The main reason I've started this series is to improve my teaching, but also to get people into yoga and also, upload weekly content, have lots of different videos coming out for you guys. So, today's session will be a 20-minute nice and easy flow. It's great to do in the morning or in the evening, more beginner focused, sort of warming up, and it's just awesome to do in the morning or in an evening before you settle down. So we're going to start in a seat position, so just like this. Nice, and this one's called easy pose, so easy seated pose. So you want to sit nice and tall here. You want to align yourself so you want your head over your heart over your pelvis, sit nice and tall. Hands can rest on your knees here. Start to make some awareness to the breath. You may want to close your eyes here. Just take a few moments just to notice how you're feeling today, how your body's feeling, have you got any aches or pains? Also, how is your mind feeling this morning or evening? For the next 20 minutes, it's time to be present with yourself and focus on the now. So we're going to start with a nice twist. So I want you to place your right hand on your left knee. Left hand comes behind you just to prop yourself up a little bit. Inhale here, lengthen. Exhale, just a twist over that left shoulder. I always imagine you're looking at someone behind you, having a little nosy. Twist here. Inhale, lengthen one more time. Exhale, just to twist that a little bit further over the shoulder. Other side. Left hand on right knee. Right hand comes behind you to prop yourself up a little bit. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. Just like you're looking over your right shoulder. Keep the spine nice and long here, shoulders away from ears. Nice and relaxed still. Bring it back to center, coming over for an overhead stretch. Inhale here, hand over. Exhale to lean over to the left hand side of the right hand. Really feel the stretch in your right hand side here. Try and send the breath over to that right hand side of the body. Exhale, bring it back down. Right hand down. Inhale, left hand up towards the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, lean. You should feel a stretch in your left side now. Again, wake up the body or really liven up the body now. We're going to really feel into the stretches. And bring it all back. We're going to go for a nice fold here. So inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold down between the middle. Go wherever feels comfortable for you this morning. Try and find that edge point. I always think your edge is kind of like your biting point, when you're driving a car. So like you're try and find that point where you feel that bit of resistance and try and stay there. So imagine you're trying to find that biting point with your clutch in your car. That's what I always imagine. Stay in here for just a bit longer. Coming up nice and slowly, we're going to make our way into tabletop position. So we're going to place our hands out wide, Hands over your shoulders, knees over your hips here, so everything's nice and stacked. Hands are wide here as well. We're going to do a few cat-cows. So inhale, you're going to drop your belly, look forward, arch that back. Exhale, we're going to tuck the head down towards the navel, spine goes up towards the ceiling. Inhale, drop that belly, look forward. Exhale, push that spine up, bow the head down. I always think, do you know when cats get scared and you startle them and the spine the hair stands on edge, it's like that, I imagine. Inhale, drop that belly, look forward, arch your back again. Exhale, send it back up. Take a few rounds now, just feeling into this pose, really emphasize the movement of the breath, moving the spine up and down. Inhale to drop the belly, look forward, exhale to send it back up. Take one last round. Coming into a few crunches, we're going to warm up the abs. Let's do it. So right hand forward, just like shaking someone's hand. Left foot back. We're going to crunch here. Make sure you root down in this front left hand nice and firmly. Back foot is nice and grounded in the floor. Inhale to crunch. Hold here. Squeeze the core. Push down in the left hand to stabilize. Exhale, send it back out. Nice and strong. Inhale to crunch back in. Hold, 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 hold. Feel the fire building up. Exhale, send it back out. Couple more, I've got 2 more in this. Inhale, crunch it back in. Hold it here. Send it back out. One last time. Inhale, crunch. Send it back out. Bringing it back to tabletop position. Other side. Left hand comes out. Send that right foot back, just like you're kicking the door back. Inhale here. Exhale, send that back into the crunch, knee to elbow. Don't worry if you can't crunch into the elbow. Just find a little resistance here. Squeeze the core. You don't have to let them touch. You can just go to wherever's comfortable for you. Hold, hold, hold. Send it back out. Again, inhale to crunch. Hold it here. Exhale, back out. 2 more. Inhale to crunch. Send it back out. Last one. We've got this, guys. Come on. Inhale, crunch it in. Exhale, send it out. Sending it all back down. Just do a few wrist warm-ups here, so just make some nice circular motions with the hands here. Important to always warm up the wrists, I feel. There's a lot of injuries, so easy to injure the wrists, so always good to do a little warm-up, circular motions. If you go one way, go the other way. I always like to place my hands in different positions, so placing the hands towards the outside of a mat and finding a circular motion here. You can always go up and down as well. I always like to tuck the toes as well, because you're giving the toes a nice stretch as well. So nice circular motions here. Sometimes I like to draw figure 8s. So just do what feels right in your body this morning or evening. Again, place these hands towards the inside here and do the same stretch. Warming up these wrists nicely. And this last one, it's up to you, and we can give it a go. So you place your hands inwards towards your body here and finding a bit more of an intense stretch here. You can always paddle the palms up and down in this pose. Again, rock up and down. If you want to draw circles, you can. Just be really gentle with your wrists because they can be fragile. Bring it back. Give them a little shake. There we go. Coming into our first downward dog, so we're going to spread our hands nice and wide. I always pretend my fingers are like suction cups, so you're like sucking onto the mat with the hands like suction cups. I always imagine like Spider-Man as well, like sort of holding onto the onto a wall, like how he climbs walls. I imagine that. So grip into the mat here. We're going to tuck those toes. We're going to send the hips up towards the sky, bow the head down, lengthen the spine here. You want to sort of push down on your heels. It's more of like a hamstring stretch. So the main thing is sending your hips up towards the sky and pushing down on the heels to feel the hamstring stretch. For instance, my heels don't touch the floor, and not everyone has the most flexible hamstrings. So it's not so much important about bringing your heels down on the floor, it's feeling the stretch. You may want to paddle the feet up and down. This is called walking the dog. Keep the breath nice and calm, feel into the pose. Few moments here. You want to tuck the navel. Main thing, send the hips up, feel into the stretch. You want to keep your hands away from ears and face the palms of the hands forwards as well. Inhale, raise that right foot towards the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, send that foot forward, and we're going to place the right foot towards the top of the mat. Untuck the left foot here. Inhale, raise into your low lunge. Exhale, right hand forward, left hand back. Coming into sort of a warrior two low lunge vibe. You want to keep your right foot stacked over your right knee here. Everything's nice and stacked and aligned. Twisting on the other side, inhale, raise those hands. Exhale, left hand forward, right hand back. Bit more of a twist this side. Inhale, raise it back up. Exhale, send it back down. Hands firmly planted on the ground, coming back into that three-legged dog. Inhale, raise it up. Exhale, send it back down. From your downward dog, we're going to transition into plank pose. So we're going to edge the body weight forward. So your hands are over your shoulders here. We're going to push the ground away firmly. So everything's nice and low. Hands over shoulders, squeeze the core, everything's nice and tight. Edge the body weight forward. And we're going to slowly lower down to the belly here. Hands towards the side. Inhale into your back bend cobra. Soft back bend here. You can bring the neck up if you like or remain here. Finding a nice sort of bend in the lower back here, nice and gentle. Inhale to raise it back up. Exhale, send it back down. Inhale, raise it up. Exhale, send it back down. Like a wave coming up and down. Inhale, raise up. Exhale to send it back down. This time, inhale, raise it up. Exhale, send it into your downward dog. Tuck those toes, send the hips up towards the sky. Push the ground away into your downward dog. Remember the suction cups in the hand, lengthen the spine. Inhale, raise that left leg up this time. Exhale, send that knee towards the chest here, hold. Exhale, send that left foot up towards the top of the mat and tuck the back right foot here. Inhale, raise it into your low lunge. Exhale, right hand forward, left hand back, finding a twist here. Nice and strong. Try and keep smiling, even though it's quite tough sometimes. You can get through anything if you just focus on the breath. Inhale, raise the hands back up. Exhale, left hand forward, right hand back. Nice and strong, shoulders away from ears here. Nice and long neck. Inhale, raise it back up. Exhale, plant those hands back on the floor, nice and firmly root down in that left foot. And tuck the back right foot here. Inhale, raise it all up to three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it back down. We're going to walk our hands and feet into the middle of the mat. Coming into yogi squat. So you've got a couple of options here. We can just edge our feet out towards the side and come into a nice squat here. So you can place your hands on your knees here and come into this pose. If you want to come down to full extent of yogi squat, everyone will have a different way of getting into a squat. I like to have my feet outwards like this, and then I would just sit down into it like this. Hands come together into prayer. You want to keep your neck and spine nice and long here. Taking a couple of breaths. Nice hip opener this. So I like to put my hands together here and push on the thighs here. So I'm getting more of a hip opener. It is quite tough yogi squat when you first start doing it. The more you do it, the easier it can become. However, not everyone's hips are built the same, so just do what's right in your body today. Listen to what feels right. Bringing it all down onto the bum, settling it all down, coming into a few bridge pose. So we're going to place our feet up towards the bum, place our hands out towards the side. Inhale, we're going to push down in the feet, we're going to root ourselves up, send those hips up, squeeze the bum, squeeze everything tight, the core, holding here. Try and keep that smiling. Exhale, bring that back down. Again, inhale, raise those hips towards the sky, push the ground away. Nice and strong. Start the day or evening right. Exhale, bring it back down. Couple more. Inhale, raise it back up. And bring it back down. Last one, we've got this. Inhale, raise it up, squeeze everything tight, holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down. Coming into your Shavasana. So Shavasana is a final resting place. Hands can come down to the sides, eyes can flutter down here, go back to the breath. I always like to focus on the point in between the eyebrows here. Your mind may fluctuate. It's good to just come back to the breath, appreciate the thoughts, but just let them go at the same time. If you hear any whining or scuffling around, probably my dog, take the next minute or so just to focus on the breathing, set an intention for the rest of the day. You may want to spend the next couple of minutes in this pose. The video will just come off, but I just want to say thank you for joining me in this practice, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.